What if I told you the reason people don't understand your English is not your grammar, not your vocabulary, but your speed? And in the next 20 minutes, I'll train you to control your speaking pace so people understand you the first time, every time. If you stay until the end of this video, you will learn a simple, daily system to slow down your English naturally, sound more confident, and speak with clarity, without feeling awkward or robotic. Let me ask you something. Have you ever spoken English and the other person said, "Sorry? Can you repeat that? Slow down?" And suddenly your heart drops? You start thinking, my English is bad. My pronunciation is wrong. I'm not fluent. But what if I told you your English might be good? You're just delivering it too fast. And later in this video, I'll show you the hidden psychological reason you rush, and it's not what you think.
Let's look at the obvious problem. Most English learners speak too fast. Why? Because they think fast equals fluent. Let me demonstrate. Fast version. Yesterday I went to the office and I met my boss and we talked about a project. Now, slow version. Yesterday, I went to the office and I met my boss and we talked about a project. Which one feels clearer? Which one feels more confident? Research in communication suggests that moderate pacing increases listener comprehension and perceived confidence. So slowing down doesn't make you sound weak. It makes you sound controlled. But here's the twist. You may think the problem is speed. It's not. Speed is only a symptom. Stay with me.
Let me ask you something strange. Who would try so hard to sound fluent that they become unclear? Most learners. You rush because you're translating in your head, you're nervous, you're afraid of silence. You want to impress. Be honest. When there's a pause in conversation, do you feel uncomfortable? So what do? You fill the silence with fast words. But here's something powerful. Silence is not weakness. Silence is authority. Confident speakers pause. Inexperienced speakers panic. Right now, I want you to notice something. I'm pausing. And you're still listening. Interesting, right? Here's your first practical tool. The power pause. Rule. After every 7 to 10 words, pause for 1 second. That's it. Example. I've been learning English for 5 years, but recently I changed my study method and everything improved. Feel that rhythm? Now repeat after me. I am building my confidence every single day, step by step. Good. The pause does 3 powerful things. So what do? It gives your brain thinking time. It reduces anxiety. It improves pronunciation automatically. Because when you slow down, your mouth can form sounds clearly. Mini challenge. For the next 24 hours, pause after every sentence you speak in English. Just try it. But this is only the beginning. Here's something professional speakers use. The 70% rule.
Speak at 70% of your natural speed. Not 50%. Not painfully slow. Just slightly slower than feels comfortable. Here's the secret. When you feel slow, you sound normal. When you feel normal, you sound fast. Your brain lies to you. Let's test it. Say this quickly. Today, I want to share my experience about learning English. Now say it at 70%. Today, I want to share my experience about learning English. Which one sounds clearer? Exactly.
This small adjustment changes everything. But we're going deeper because technique without training doesn't last. Have you ever used graded readers? These are books written in simple English levels. Beginner, pre-intermediate, intermediate, advanced. Most learners read them silently. That's a mistake. Here's the Fluentengo method.
Step 1. Choose a level slightly below your speaking level. Step 2. Read one paragraph out loud slowly. Step 3. Record yourself. Step 4. Listen back. Step 5. Compare with the audiobook version, if available. Why does this work? Because slow reading builds rhythm. And rhythm builds natural pacing. Speaking is music. If you rush music, it becomes noise. If you control tempo, it becomes powerful. Do this 10 minutes a day. In 30 days, your speaking speed will change automatically. But now we uncover the deeper issue. Let me ask you something honestly. When you speak English, are you trying to communicate? Or are you trying to impress? Think about that. Many learners don't speak fast because of language weakness. They speak fast because of pressure. Pressure to sound intelligent. Pressure to sound native. Pressure to prove themselves. So they perform. But communication is not performance. It's connection. When your goal changes from impress to connect, you slow down naturally because you care about being understood. You may think your problem is pronunciation, but actually, it's fear of judgment. And fear speeds you up. Confidence slows you down. Let me tell you about Sarah. She had excellent grammar, wide vocabulary. But during meetings, nobody understood her. She spoke like this. So I think we could possibly improve the marketing strategy. She thought she needed advanced vocabulary. She didn't. We applied 3 rules. Power pause, 70% speed, graded reader daily reading. After 2 months, her manager said, "You sound much more confident." Nothing changed in her vocabulary, only delivery. And delivery is everything. Now we train together. I'll say a sentence. You repeat after me slowly. Ready? Clear speech creates strong impressions. Again, clear speech creates strong impressions. Next, I control my speed and I control my confidence. Again, I control my speed and I control my confidence. Last one. Fluency is not about rushing. It's about rhythm. Feel that? That is controlled English. Practice this 5 minutes daily. Record, listen, adjust. Let's summarize your system.
Use power pauses. Apply the 70% rule. Train daily with graded readers. Focus on connection, not performance. You may think fluency is about speed, but actually, fluency is about control. So you must train rhythm, not acceleration. Slow is smooth. Smooth is confident. Confident is powerful. You're in a job interview. You speak calmly, clearly, naturally. The interviewer understands every word. No repetition, no sorry, no embarrassment. That version of you is possible. Not by learning 1,000 new words, but by mastering pace. If this video helped you, subscribe to Fluent Ingo, because next I'm releasing a full 30-day speaking challenge to build natural fluency step by step. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. See you in the next lesson.
ثانية واحدة، تعرف إن 90% من طلابنا قدروا يتكلموا اللغة الإنجليزية بعد 3 شهور بس؟ أكتر من 1,800,000,000 شخص حول العالم بيتكلموا اللغة الإنجليزية، مش نفسك تبقى واحد منهم؟ في كورس فلوينت إنجو بنساعدك إنك تكسر حاجز الخوف وتتكلم اللغة الإنجليزية في 3 شهور بس، وده من خلال محاضرة أسبوعية على تطبيق زوم. ومش بس كده، معاك مدرس مخصوص بيتواصل معاك عن طريق واتساب أو من خلال مكالمة أو من خلال فيديو كول، وكل مهمته إن هو يخليك تمارس اللغة الإنجليزية يوميا، وبخصم 50% على أول 100 طالب هتقدر تحقق حلمك وتتكلم اللغة الإنجليزية بطلاقة. يلا مستني إيه؟ رابط الحجز هتلاقيه في الوصف أو في أول تعليق.